You could see I could put 4 of me on the screen if we wanted, but don't forget we have HDMI 2 as well. So you can see we can activate our overhead camera. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Elgato Cam Link Pro. I did purchase this product myself, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product, you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. You can see the retail box and packaging right here walking us through some of the key features. So this supports 4 HDMI inputs at 4K resolutions, 2160p, at 30 frames per second. We have multi-view mode supported, so you can see the different options we have right here for the 4 cameras and how we want to display them. And this is PCIe interface ready, so you can connect this directly into your computer on your motherboard with an open PCIe slot. Now let's go ahead, let's open this up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, you can see we have our product literature, so we have our safety instructions, and we have our Elgato card with their social information right there. Next, you can see we have a little sticky Elgato badge, so we can use that if we want. And lastly, we have the Cam Link Pro itself, so check it out. Everything looks great. You can see it from the top with Elgato's logo and branding. Here it is from the back side, Cam Link Pro down there. Here it is from the very bottom with more information. PCIe X4, make sure you have an X4 slot or greater for this. And then lastly, you can see our 4 HDMI ports right here with Elgato's logo again. Now let's go ahead, let's get this installed. So you can see our PC right here and our open slot we're gonna use. Installation's very simple. Just go ahead, line everything up and gently press in place. There we go. We can now take our screw and just gently tighten everything down. But you can see there's nothing else we need to do. No additional power cables or anything else. Now we're ready to connect our devices and try it out. All right, so here we go. You're seeing live our video being captured from our Sony a7C via HDMI 1 on our Cam Link Pro. We also have our overhead camera connected. It's a Sony a6400. That's in HDMI 2. And we still have 2 additional HDMI ports we can use to take advantage to add multiple cameras or additional devices. I personally right now like to use HDMI 3 to capture any sort of PC output to my computer. So we have our 4K capture utility right now downloaded. That is what you're seeing on the screen. Let's go ahead, let's dive into some of the key features here. So first up, hit that settings gear icon in the top right-hand corner, and you can see we have our preferences right here. So very similar, especially if you've already used this with maybe an other Elgato product. Like you can see, we have our 4K 60 Pro MK2. But today we're focusing on our Cam Link Pro, so you can choose your capture device and how you want things to display. So we know what HDMI 1 is. It's our multi-view option as well. And you can see we can configure that layout right here. So do we want full screen? Do we want picture-in-picture? Do we want to have side-by-side? Do we want to have triple, or do we want to have quadruple? So we have tons of different options here. You could see I could put 4 of me on the screen if we wanted, but don't forget we have HDMI 2 as well. So you can see we can activate our overhead camera right there. So let's go for fun. Let's do picture-in-picture, and you can see we got HDMI 2 and HDMI 1, and then we can configure that if we wanted to flip it around. We have that option right there. We can position it wherever we want on the screen. So you have lots of options there, which is really nice for our picture-in-picture. Same thing for side-by-side. So we have 1 and 2 on the screen. We can swap those. We can put them up or down, left or right. Whatever you want, you can do that with all of your different HDMI inputs right there. And then here's triple again. So we could have those or quadruple. And same thing, we can choose which side, how we want them positioned. So it's really simple and easy to use and set up. And now we'll look at quad again. So let's just take our 2 inputs, and you can see we can duplicate those. And obviously for quad, it's gonna fill up the whole screen, so you can just rearrange the inputs, but there's no other layout options for you. So overall, everything is working great. Now let's go ahead, let's jump into OBS really quick. I wanna show you a really helpful setting I had to tweak and change to get full 4K recording on OBS. So you can see we're in OBS right now. There's a million of me on your screen. It never ends. We got our nice feedback loop going because we're recording our screen while we're capturing it as well. So what did I want to show you on here? Well, first, let's look at what it looks like to even bring this source into OBS. So you can see on my screen, we have Sony main. And then you can see we can choose our device. So it's going to show up as 4 individual devices. Within OBS, you can obviously add each device yourself and configure the view and the layout however you want. If you want to configure it within the capture software, that's fine too. Just know that will affect how it looks on OBS. So you can choose either one. So with that being said, check it out. So we have HDMI 1 right here on our screen. And our canvas is 4K. But I want you guys to know, when we go back here, you can see if you want to get 4K, make sure you have custom resolution, you choose this resolution, but you're still going to have an issue. So what do I mean by that? Let me see if I can show you really quickly by adding another device. So let's go add HDMI 4 right here. So let's get our video capture device. Pretend like we're setting one up for the first time. We want to do HDMI 4. And you can see right here, you can see where it is in the corner. It's not going to be full resolution. So we're going to go custom and we're going to do 4K. But watch what happens. You see, that is not 4K. That's only 1080p because we could fill out 4 of those on the screen. So I know something's not right, but what's weird is if you go back into the capture software, it's going to show 2160p, 30 FPS, but obviously OBS doesn't like that and it's only giving it to us scaled at 1080p. Now you might say, David, you could just drag it or transform it to fill the screen, but that's not the point. So with that being said, here's what you do if you want to fix it. So let's go back into our device, select our properties, and you have to come down here and change the video format. So in this case, you can see NV12 is selected and it's working just fine. So don't believe me? Let me show you right here. Let's go ahead, let's select NV12 and watch what happens. So instead of any, NV12, okay, and there you go. It fills up the whole screen. So hopefully that helps you. I can't explain why that's the case. You can play around with those and choose other options if you want, but I found that NV12 works and I haven't had any issues. So I really, really hope that helps you out. So now let me share with you my final thoughts in regards to the Elgato Cam Link Pro. First thing I want to say is I almost didn't even make this video, or I should say publish this video, because I was going to return this product because I couldn't figure out my 4K OBS issue. Thankfully, after probably half an hour or so Googling the issue, I found a random thread in discussion where somebody suggested what I showed you in this video, and it's worked great. So since then, I've been filming, recording, and streaming with this every day, 0 issues at all whatsoever. And honestly, guys, I buy a lot of Elgato products and I only use their capture cards. I'm biased towards Elgato. I feel like, yes, there is a premium to purchase their products, but you definitely get what you pay for. Now, with that being said, why would you buy this particular item? I think the biggest reason, hands down, is the ability to free up USB ports, or maybe you don't even have enough bandwidth on your PC to have all the cameras that you want with your setup. So that's where this comes in handy, assuming you have an extra PCIe expansion slot that will fit this card. Other than that, I can think of a couple other features, but that may be hit or miss depending on, if you use the 4K capture utility or if you use OBS. So if you just use the 4K capture utility, you'll appreciate having those multi-view modes. If you already use OBS, that's not really that big of a deal to you because you can set those up yourself within your scenes and whatever video, input sources and devices that you have. Other than that, price could be a factor for you. I say this is a pro and con. The pro is if you're going to be buying 4 regular, Cam Link 4K USB dongles, that's going to cost more than this card. So if you're buying, 4 of those, you have 4 cameras you want to use in 4K, this is going to be a better value. But with that being said, if you're only going to use 1 or 2 cameras, this is going to cost more money than those dongles. But I could argue that there's room to expand in the future. And again, it's not going to take up your USB port. So overall, count me impressed. I'm glad I got that issue worked out. I stuck with it and I've had a great experience, just like I've had with all the other Elgato products that I use. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? and subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.